Hi, this is Joy at Red Pine Quilt Shop. Today we're going to actually talk a little bit about the Quick Trim and Circle ruler. This is one of my favorite tools. It's a great ruler for cutting small projects. It's a Creative Grids ruler. It's 3.5 by 12.5 inches in size. Has a QR code on it that you can scan to get the instructions and a video on how to use it. And it's got the great grip strips on the back. But what really is unique about this ruler are these 45-degree lines that they have actually placed on top of the ruler, and they intersect at the 1/4 inch seam allowance. So one of the neat things you can do with this ruler is you can actually use it when you're making flying geese. Now, a lot of patterns when you're making flying geese, they'll have you cut a rectangle for the body of your goose, and they'll have you cut squares for the background. That's typically how we construct flying geese. And the pattern will tell you to take a marker and draw a line from corner to corner on your squares, and then you will use that line to sew. So you'll go ahead and place it like this, and then you'll go ahead and sew on that line and then come back and cut the corner off. But doing all that marking takes a lot of time. So the cool thing with the Quick Trim and Circle ruler is, rather than doing the marking, I will simply use my ruler to cut my flying goose. So I'll pre-cut it. I have to cut it in the end anyway, so I will go ahead and pre-cut it. So I'm going to go ahead and lay my flying goose body fabric right side up. I'm going to put my square that's going to become the background with the wrong side up, and I'm going to actually just use one of those intersection points on my Quick Trim and Circle ruler. I'm looking for one of those intersection points, and I'm going to line up with the side of the square and the top of the fabric, so the top of the goose body. And I'm going to just go ahead and trim my goose in advance. And you can see that 1/4 inch seam allowance line. It's kind of a cross check for you, because that 1/4 inch dash line is right where your seam is going to be, and you can see it's running right from that point to that point. Now I've actually got a pre-cut flying goose block. I can take this right to my sewing machine, piece it with my 1/4 inch guide foot if I like to sew with that, and I don't have any issues with there being fabric here getting in the way of my guide, and it is ready to go. And then I can go ahead and piece it, sew it. When I go ahead and flip this back and press it out, then I'm ready to put my other corner on. And it's a super quick and easy way, and you can avoid doing all that marking. So you can put your marking pen away and just cut it, and you'll be ready to go. So that is one use for the Quick Trim and Circle ruler. Thanks for joining us. You can find the ruler on our website at www.redpinequiltshop.com.